All right, family, it's your brother Assad.
I'm Adrian.
And we are back again with another quick video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notifications bell so that you'll be notified when we drop new material on this channel. Secondly, in terms of housekeeping, I gotta give a special and a significant and a particular and a peculiar shout out to my South African family for all the love you guys have shown this channel. My wife, myself, my children, we greatly appreciate it. Third, in terms of housekeeping, bam, 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 just like that. Bam, 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 just like that. I gotta give a special and a significant and a particular and a peculiar shout out to the rest of the family. It was
To the UK family.
No, it was a special place I was supposed to shout out. Doggone it. Oh man. I done forgot, but let's go. The UK family, to the Tennessee family, to the California family, the Texas family, the Louisiana family, the New Orleans family, because that's two separate things. We see y'all. We appreciate y'all for watching. I can't believe I forgot where I was supposed to shout out to. It was a country somewhere.
Oh, it's a country.
It's a country.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I forgot. Shout out to the African continent. To the European continent.
Easy. It's all the continents, and you got everybody covered.
I don't think we ever had the Antarctica family. Why people in Antarctica ain't watching? What's going on? Why people in what's Greenland? I ain't never had nobody talking about the Greenland family checking
Tuning in from Iceland. I haven't seen that one yet.
No, not yet. And watch somebody be like, well, I'm in Greenland. I ain't want nobody to know. What's going on, family? It's been a minute since it's been the both of us on a recorded video. We went live the other day.
Yeah.
Just talking and I don't know. And that's what we about to do now.
Right.
Just running. No particular. So we were sitting up and like, well, what we gonna talk about? And I was thinking, like, so the other day there was a comment that was made to me and you know about, well, do the Africans, that, you know, this is a Black American talking, when I use that voice, yeah, when I use that voice, that's my general Black American voice, all right, African American. Do the Africans even accept us? Do they embrace us? And I said, man, I'm thinking to myself, I think you're retarded. You're a grown person. Like, my mama hugged me when I was a child, told me I was worthy. I ain't looking for...
Said to act right because you have her last name.
You understand? All that old type of stuff. Your daddy, boy, I gave you my name. All that old type of stuff. Yeah, so I feel like I've accepted myself. I ain't looking for no whole bunch of acceptance. Now, when it comes to the South African family, they have accepted us. But I'm saying from the perspective of, like, I'm looking, are they going to embrace us and accept? I'm like, I know people in New York that didn't embrace the South when we started rapping. When we started rapping, people said we was country and dumb. Yeah, they didn't accept us. You were looking for all this acceptance and embrace. I mean, like...
a good question is, do you accept them when they move to your city?
That part. That part.
When
right.
the immigrant moved to your city,
right?
Were you like, oh man, welcome? I was so happy to have you.
None of that. Y'all ain't
any of that. You don't even go to the restaurant.
You ain't facts. I remember trying to take somebody to an Ethiopian restaurant. I don't eat them people food.
I don't want that.
I don't know why. But you gonna eat Chinese people food? And them people. Listen, there was a Chinese restaurant in New Orleans by Dillon University. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. That bird is all racist. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
I ain't gonna say the other road. Take the exit left, right.
When they go low, we go high. I'm gonna leave it alone. But I'm saying we'll go to everybody else restaurant, the Mexican restaurant, the Chinese restaurant.
They got fancy Lebanese food and.
Well, I know people like, I ain't gonna eat no Lebanese.
Indian restaurants, I mean, everywhere.
Everywhere, but you open up an African restaurant, the people, I ain't eating them people food.
What kind of food they got?
Right.
What they eat over there?
I mean, we had We had Benetton's. I think Benetton's is the West African restaurant.
In the French Quarter.
Yeah. I don't eat them people food though. I don't eat nothing out the French Quarter. And I know if you know,
it's the French Quarter.
It's the French Quarter. Yeah, I don't eat nothing out the French Quarter. If you know, you know. If you from look, when COVID happened and everybody had to be inside, y'all know what happened to the French Quarter in New Orleans? Rats came from everywhere. They was just running like they had videos of people who wasn't supposed to be outside videoing, like, you know, they were videoing like empty streets showing, you know, this is what happens when people are not around. And I mean, it was like hundreds of rats running around. I'm like, man, I ain't Nate. And they even showed a video of one of a famous restaurant, I think it was Tujak's restaurant, with the rats were running on the bar and stuff like that. Yeah. The French Quarter is 300 years old, and it's everything in there 300 years old. Everything. So you know it's nasty. It ain't nothing new about it. So no, so that's why I don't eat at Benetton's. Not because it's West African. No. We had some good peppers with put peanut stew out there. But yeah, back to the point. But that's an excellent point. Like, you know, I think some African Americans, I'm not talking about all my folks. Look, you know, I'm just talking this from the conversation I had, and you know, and sometimes I be in my feelings, but they're expecting like to get off the plane and everybody singing a Hakuna Matata, and you know, just say, welcome home, brother, welcome home. And like you say, we don't be out there playing OJ's Family Reunion when they get off the plane.
We don't do that for each other, huh?
Right. So it's so crazy on all this. Do they embrace us? Do they accept us? Man, you grown. You still on that? You got some insecurities. You got to take some time and really get to know yourself. Maybe you don't need to go to Africa. You need to go to counseling. Talk to a therapist. Somebody call Dr. Umar. Because somebody call Dr. Umar, man. But no, and so I had some other people come in town. They came with like some tour company out of Atlanta. And this was what kind of, so they're on like a 9 day, 11 day, like Southern African kind of tour. So they started off in Cape Town, then they came to Joburg, they left and they went to, I don't know, like Zimbabwe, or, I don't know if they went to Zimbabwe, they went Botswana or something. They you know, they getting around, right? But the thing about it, they only had 2 days in Joburg. And so they left Cape Town early in the morning. I think they had to get on the plane, or they had to be out the hotel like 4:30 in the morning. So they got to Joburg. Before they even put their bags down, the tour bus, I guess they rented a tour bus or a van or whatever have you, had their luggage in the van and took them straight from the airport. I don't know, because that seemed kind of early. Maybe they had to be out at 4:30 and the plane didn't leave to the morning. But anyway, took them straight to Soweto, to Nelson Mandela's house and the Hector Peterson Museum. Now, I'm going to tread very lightly with this here. My thing is this. I understand the historic importance of going to Soweto, right? But if let me say it like this. Let me give it to you. Let me leave Soweto out of it. I just want to give you an example. Miami, Florida, right? There used to be the Pork and Bean Project. It's closed down. It's a horrible project, but it was hood, you know, typical hood. Lil Haiti, typical hood. Like, this is Miami area. Lil Haiti, typical hood. This is like, woo, we don't want to go there. Nothing necessarily aesthetically pleasing.
I feel like we would go there.
We did go there.
For some food.
Yeah, we went there, went to Lil Haiti. But shout out, that's our people though. You know that's our round. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's our people. You know, definitely them Haitians.
Palenque.
Yeah. Went to Palenque. Yeah. So, with that being said, like, what? So you got the pork and bean projects on Palaka. I don't even know.
Like Opelika.
Whatever on Palaka and Opelika. I don't know how to say it, but that's hood, right? Then you have Miami South Beach. South Beach, Miami is just a beach. It's nothing else there. It's beautiful hotels and stuff like that, but it's a beach. It's not like nothing else, no like major tourist attraction, like anything historical or anything like that.
No, just bars and restaurants.
Bars, restaurants, and a beautiful beach. I think Miami's beach is more beautiful than California. Easy, right? Florida would never have their tourists get off the airport, out the airport, and go straight into Opelika or go straight into Little Haiti. No matter what's in Little Haiti. There's a lot of history in Little Haiti, but that's not what they're going to advertise. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make this without being offensive to like the people in Soweto. What I'm saying is, from a tourist standpoint, there's so, and I don't know who put together, the lady who put together their tours from Atlanta, right? But from a tourism standpoint, Soweto cannot be the impression that is left in the minds of those who are coming to Johannesburg. There's not a knock to Soweto, right? This is not a knock to Soweto. I understand, right? I always say, in the United States, I'm from Soweto. But we talking about the impression you're leaving in the mind, it's particularly when it comes to Black Americans coming to the continent, right? There's so much stuff, so many beautiful things to see in Joburg, so many nice areas that'll make people be like, dang, man, South Africa's really nice, man. Man, I was in Waterfall, or man, I was, my favorite spot. I was in Rosebank, and I saw all this. These people had 2 days in town, really one day, because they did that. The next day they went to the Apartheid Museum, and then they left. You see what I'm saying? So their impression of Joburg, right? And here's what happens. When they go back to the United States, they're not going to be like, oh, they might be like, Cape Town is nice because they got to see, the V&A waterfront and all that old type of stuff, right? But they're not going to go back and say, oh, man, Joburg was nice, man. We went to Soweto. You see what I'm saying? Now, I hope my people in Soweto not offended, but y'all know I ain't lying to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lying.
That's how they set these tours up. They want you to sort of pass through Joburg. Even if you were to look up what to do in Johannesburg, it's not that much. It's like no one focuses on people spending time in Johannesburg. The focus is always like, come here to see a couple of historical things for the country,
and then go to Cape Town,
and then go on to Cape Town.
Yeah,
like that's where they shuffle everybody. Just go to Cape Town.
Yeah,
stop in here, go to Cape Town. I had a cousin who did a study abroad. I think it was 2009, something like that. But when she found out I was moving, she was like, oh, like I didn't really see very many places I think I'd want to live when I was there.
Right.
And it's because it was that because it's Africa, I'm going to show you poverty. I'm going to take you to impoverished areas. I'm going to say
tourism.
How children need your help, so support this organization.
Exactly.
Right? And that's where people get the sense that, like, in order to visit the real Africa, I got to go see,
I hate that term.
What?
The real Africa.
Yeah, I hate it too.
This is the real Africa.
Exactly
I hate
what
that.
people mean when they say it. And
I hate that term.
Stop.
Like
Stop it.
When I'm sitting in Waterfall, them people not real Africans? They're sitting around me? What, they fake Africans? What are they? Their experience not real? You know what I'm saying? Because they whatever. Because I don't like that. It's like it's the same thing that happened in the Black American community. With like the hood is the real. That's the real. No, it's not. No, it's not. Being shot at in the ghetto, that's real. No, that's not. That's just dangerous. That's all. That don't make it the real anything. It make it real dangerous, but it don't make it more real than somebody's experience that's different from that in the suburbs, right? No, I think I think part of it is that it plays into our perceptions and stereotypes of what African poverty. It got to be like something poor and
struggle.
I saw those homes and you know, they didn't even have running water. And I'm like, man, I can show you homes in Joburg that'll blow your mind like better than anything that you have ever lived in your life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
but that's the problem. They show all the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that Soweto is wrong, but that cannot be the totality.
Yeah, it just seems like a missed opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's a
trying to
missed
say.
opportunity to show
Yeah.
all of what is offered in this area to give a full picture.
And then if you only thing you show is nice, and shout out to Cape Town, but if the only thing you show nice is Cape Town, like you see Cape Town, and you know it's like we love Cape Town, shout out to Cape Town, but don't do Joburg no disservice. You know what I'm saying? Don't do Joburg like that. Don't make Joburg look like it is not. So here's the thing, from a Black American's perspective, you know, most Black Americans are perceiving Africa as a whole as impoverished, rural. If it's not like rural and jungle, right, it's impoverished, right? So I guess I'm looking at it from obviously I'm looking at it from the Black Americans. But I don't want my Black Americans, African Americans, to come over here and then leave with that same impression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna go back and start, you know, only reinforcing these negative stereotypes when South Africa shatters the image. But you can find this one little place, or you know, you can find these areas that can reinforce the stereotype, or you can find areas that can shatter the stereotype. I'm not saying that poverty is not real in South Africa or on the continent, but that's not the whole story. It's not the whole story, and we're not telling the whole story. When these tourism companies come, and then Lord have mercy, when I tell you they went to Lesedi cultural thing, what's it called? Cultural.
Village.
Them the tour company charged them people $120 US. Can you believe it? I don't know how much that is in.
I don't know. I know. Yeah.
I know. I went
Like
there.
about 2,000 rand or so, right?
I know. I went there. Ain't nowhere near paid no $120. I would have been like, no, I ain't no for some worms.
You don't know better. You know.
$120 per person to go to Lesedi Cultural Village. That's what it's called, right? Can't be getting over on people like that. That's, you know, because here's another thing. There are a lot of people who want to visit the continent, but when you getting over on people like that, like these outrageous kind of prices, what happens, in my opinion, is that number one, a lot of people are like, oh no, I can't go. I can't afford it. And if they go and come, it's like this once in a lifetime thing, you know, like, cause I can never afford to do this again. That it's just not, you know, yeah.
Or like safaris, everybody thinks it's so expensive because it is. Most
Right.
of the, you know, companies will charge you a ton for a safari, but you can actually get that very affordable.
Very cheap.
You can. It's not. It doesn't have to be expensive.
But see, all of that goes back to playing into the stereotypes of Africa. Like, it's so easy to do business in South Africa, or transactions, buy something, prices are listed. It's easy to pick up the phone, the website, go to the website, WhatsApp, or whatever. All of this stuff is very similar to how you would operate in the United States, but the majority of Americans, black or white, don't understand that. So then there's this like, what's it called? Like,
Where do I change money?
Right.
How much cash do I need before
you
I get there?
use your debit card. What you think that people don't have machines? It's just the most curious thing, you know. But see, that's playing on, and so then people exploit ignorance. You see what I'm saying? But anyway,
Yeah.
that's 20 minutes with 19 minutes. Anything else?
Grief.
Just like that. Bam, bam, bam. Just like that. Y'all, if you watch this long, bam, you was a soldier. Yeah, you're a soldier. And man, we got a lot of stuff coming up at the center. So maybe next video I'll give y'all a rundown of what's taking place or what has taken place. Maybe I'll do a vlog.
Oh,
Y'all don't really be watching them vlogs though. But then again,
do you really vlog?
yeah, it really don't really. Some people much better at vlogging. They be having voiceovers and little music and
You got to put a little effort in for that.
yeah. I got stuff to do, man.
Yeah, we working and raising children.
Ooh,
y'all.
man. I'm telling you, I'm working harder in South Africa than I worked in the United States. I'm working 2 jobs, so yeah, it's like my days end at sometimes on a Monday. Like Monday coming up, I got to get up because Monday's gonna be my day to take the children. So that's 6 o'clock, 6:30. Then I have a 9 o'clock meeting in Braamfontein at Wits. So, and then
and all that traffic. 9 o'clock meeting.
And then in the evening,
That means you gotta leave by 7.
when I get back from Wits, I start meetings with the American job, and that probably starts about 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and the last one start at 9, end at 10. But that don't mean that I'm finished because meetings ain't nothing. It's the work that develops when you
From every meeting.
From every meeting.
Yes,
Yeah.
Follow up. Could you do this?
Yeah, yeah, and all that old type of stuff. Yeah.
I do my stuff in the meeting. Well, hold on. Let me write this email.
Let me get it. Yeah, let me get this out. Chat GPT. Type me an email.
How does this sound? How does my wording sound? I interrupt the whole meeting. Be like, I want to get this done right now.
So yeah. So then, yeah, so I'm up. So lately, Adrian, you've been sleeping all day. I'm trying to get me some rest. Because I've been working like a dog over here. I ain't even, look.
I'm still trying to live my best life.
She over here living a soft life.
Peaceful, go to the coffee shop, give it a little coffee, relax, take it all in.
I'm over here. Look at Unc Head. Look at Unc Head. Look, Unc, I ain't lost more hair. I ain't even been to the barber shop to shave. It's getting rough. I gotta go back to the white man in America. He ain't had me working this hard. Oh man. Anyway, family, y'all have a good one. We'll be back. Peace.